All right, so I have my wonderful, wonderful client here from Manila, Philippines, Blaise. Okay, so welcome in. And with Blaise, what I want to speak about today's call is going to be a little different. Today's testimonial is going to be a little different. It's going to be a gut health testimonial. So Blaise came to me with the concern with her digestion and her gut health, and that was her main priority, right? That was more important than anything, more than the weight or anything. And what she wanted to do was create a different future where she wouldn't be experiencing discomfort with her gut health. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to let her do the speaking today. So welcome in, Blaise. It's nice to speak with you again.
Hello.
Right. So my first question for you, Blaise, is before you met me, what was your life like in terms of health and fitness, and also your gut health and digestion?
In terms of health and fitness, I don't know anything about fitness. Like, I follow YouTubers, I follow their routines, I follow other people's routines. So it's not the same for everyone. I feel stressed about it, like their workout routines. In terms
Hmm.
of nutrition, I just keep like doing dieting, every diet that people do, like low carb dieting, keto dieting, vegetarian dieting, even meal replacement. So it's like the meal replacement is like low calorie, like super low calorie, 500 calories per day. So coach says
Super
that
low.
it's not like sustainable for me. So
Hmm.
that's it.
Hmm.
In terms of what's the other thing? Digestive issues. Because of all
Digestion.
those diets,
Hmm.
it caused me digestive issues.
Okay,
So
so tell me
that's
more
why.
about that. Tell me more about, like, what were some things you're experiencing with your digestion?
So first, like the first thing I felt like I feel like crap because I feel bloated, I burp a lot, and then every time I eat something, I just like feel that stuffy feeling that I don't want anymore.
Mm,
So yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing. So I'm curious to know, how did we meet each other, Blaise? People are probably wondering, how did I meet from Canada, from me being in Canada, how did I meet someone in the Philippines? I'm curious to know.
I saw coaches post in Subtle Asian Fitness, so
Mhm,
about digestive repair, and at that time I just feel like crap and I need someone's help. So I
mhm,
reached out to coach.
Wonderful. So I'm curious to know. So by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Subtle Asian Fitness is a Facebook group on Facebook. Okay. Yes, it is for Asian people, and it's a group for Asian people speaking about fitness, uh, fitness motivation, workout motivation, and there's a lot of funny memes in there as well. Maybe a little too much nowadays, but anyways, let's get on to the next question. So I'm curious to know, ever since you came onto my program, what has changed so far in your life? Let's not talk about the results just yet, but let's talk about what changed in your life so far.
To be honest, my lifestyle, my habits, the small habits that I didn't know that coach will like tackle on it. I thought it
Hmm.
will be about fitness and nutrition. I didn't know
Hmm.
that sleep, steps, all those things is just
Hmm.
contribute to my goals.
Awesome. Awesome. Now let's talk about the results. Like, let's first talk about results with gut health, and then we'll talk about also the byproduct of improving the gut health. We'll talk about the weight as well. All right. So I know you're lagging just a little bit. So I'll just continue. So again, we're going to talk about the
Yeah.
results in terms of gut health, and also got you back there, and also results in terms of your body weight and also digestion. Let's hear about the results, please.
What's the first?
In terms of digestion, we'll start with digestion first. Sorry, that was a little too
Okay.
much jumbled up.
So my digestive issues, as I did the program, it's like one step, one step. I didn't notice that I don't feel that I don't burp anymore. The bloat is gone. My face doesn't feel like this
Hmm.
stuff is
Hmm.
feeling, and
Hmm.
I don't feel like really bad every time I eat something.
Hmm.
So I think
Hmm.
it's really like wow, like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome. Okay. Um, just diving a little deeper, like even frequency of bowel movements, like going to the washroom, having your bowel
yeah.
movements. Let's hear about that too, in terms of like the
For
progression with
bowel
that.
movements, it's either I have diarrhea or I'm constipated. So not
Hmm.
it's rarely in between. So because of the program, I didn't notice that I'm pooping regularly. It's like normal already.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That's what I noticed.
Yep. So as Blaise, thanks for sharing that. So Blaise mentioned that she wasn't experiencing normal bowel movements. She was having either diarrhea or constipation. Frequency wasn't as often before as well, right, Blaise?
Yeah.
Afterwards, we're able to get her frequency higher. Her bowel movements stopped being, they started becoming more regular. Okay, so there wasn't diarrhea anymore. It wasn't constipation, which is excellent. Keep this in mind for anyone listening. You should be going to the washroom every single day. You should be having at least one bowel movement every single day. You should be checking for the consistency of your stool as well, because these are going to be the indication of your gut health and your digestion quality. All right, so super super happy. And energy. I know that you said you felt like crap before. How's your energy? I'm curious to know. Tell me about your energy. I
I
think
think
this is a good one.
for my energy, like I'm excited to do new things. Like instead of like like if I feel like crap, I don't want to do that because I'm at my lowest point in my life, like that.
Energy
So now I'm
wise,
like
right?
engaging. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she told me that she felt lethargic. She felt like she had a lack of focus. Energy was low. And that's completely understandable. And that makes a lot of sense because your digestion relates to a lot of things. It connects to a lot of things. And also for people watching, it is also where you will be producing a lot of important neurotransmitters. Okay. A lot of important hormones. Dopamine is produced in there. Your serotonin is producing there. So these are going to be producing like happy emotions, right? Making you feel good, bring happiness into your life. So very important. There is a correlation with your gut health, also like your emotions, because a lot of your hormones are actually produced there. A lot of your neurotransmitters are produced there. So let's get on to the final question I have for you, Blaise. And what is your advice for people that are on my page that are wondering if they should send me a message or just looking into my program? Okay, they need help, but they're not too sure about sending me a message. What's your advice for these people?
My advice is for the people is that you need. I mean, don't think twice anymore because it's your it's your body. It's an investment that will help you in the future.
Mm-hmm,
So in that and if ever you join coach's program,
mm-hmm,
I advise you to be consistent and to trust the process and
mm.
ask coach questions because he will surely answer those.
Yep, yep. And it's the what you said, investing in yourself. It's not only what you achieve within the program, it's also what you learn that you can take away from it. Really
Yes.
important. And one thing I think we missed out on. So today's call is focused on gut health. I'm just gonna mention this. So Blaise was also able to successfully lose 7 pounds. She's getting close to that
Yes.
10 within a couple months. And her weight throughout the entire program, everyone, she hasn't had a week where she didn't lose weight. Every single week she actually lost like 0.8 1 point, anywhere between 0.8 to like 1.3 pounds a
And
week.
I'm eating more.
And she's eating more,
Yeah.
and all this was actually not the main focus. The main focus was for us to get her on the gut health protocol and for her to feel better in terms of digestion. That was the first priority. But as I always mentioned, like losing, I told her, don't be surprised if we lose weight. That will be a byproduct of improving your digestion, which is what happened. So she's approaching 10 pounds. She's a couple pounds away. I'm super, super, super happy for what you
Yes.
accomplished, Blaise. And one last thing I want to say is I'm very happy as a coach to be able to show you strategies that you can take away from you for your entire life. Because I know you struggled, Blaise, with dieting before. You mentioned about like how you did a 500 calorie shake, or sorry, all she ate was 500, 700 calories within one day, everyone. She
Yes.
struggled. Blaise went through a lot to be where she is right now. And before it was many months and even I think even close to a year and a half where she was going through different strategies and diets and shakes.
Actually
And she
four
was not happy.
years.
4 years. Sorry about that. Even longer
Yeah.
than I expected. Um, so that means a lot, everyone, right? To be going through so much tribulation and not achieving what you want to be achieving, doing it in ways where you feel like it's not good for you and they aren't, and get eventually leading us to where we are right now, where you feel like, hey, I can actually eat more food and still lose the weight that I want to be losing, nice and steady and consistent, very sustainable. Okay, so I'm so happy, Blaise, that we came across. All right, and I'm very happy. And I wish you the best. And I know you're going to take a lot away, and you're going to continue losing weight, continue improving your digestion. I will check on you as we move forward. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone that made it to the very end of this testimonial. Thank you so much. So we're going to check out. Thank you for listening, everyone. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye. See you, Blaise.
Like